Greetings all, Frog here. Let's play Efficient Factorio. Finally, we have worked out the single mess. We have worked out the double mess. We're not even going to try our hands at the triples yet, but we will get there. Our ordering system is on tap, as it were. It is ready to go. So let's start putting in all of this business. I think the first thing we want to do are actually set up these two bad boys. We want to set up all the logic stuff first because I'm going to need this logic stuff. I just don't know how to offload it. That's the only thing I haven't quite figured out how to do yet, other than having a bank of 20-some smart inserters, which I suppose I could do, but that seems ridiculous. If this were Bob's Mods, I could do a double bank with long and short smart inserters, but I can't. So, alas. But I might have to do that. Just have 20 different smart inserters, each with a different thing. I suppose I could try and figure out a way to do it without. I'm just not entirely certain on what that way will be. But in the interim, let's get these going. But I mean, I need to get gears, electronic circuits onto it if I'm going to do that, which means I need these bad boys anyway. I mean, that's what we gotta do, right? Let's just keep putting around. I've got plenty of materials, so we'll just keep doing. We need 5 for each. We need 3 and 2. I've already got 1, so I need more. I have no copper. This is going to be our limiting factor, I think. This factory is going to be incredibly copper intensive, and we're running out. I mean, I know I just put 900 into my inventory, but trust me when I say we're running out. I need 2 of these. And I need 2 of these. Actually, I probably only need the 1. I'm going to go around and set up all the single input stuff first. Oh my god, this is a quad input. I don't have anywhere near enough room to put all the different things around this. Oof. I'm going to be bleeding into other areas, I think. Okay, so anyway, we'll do the single input stuff first. So we got this going on here. We got 1, 2, 3, and then I only really need the 1 of these, but that's okay. 1. Okay, so this is going to take. Yeah, it's going to take the input from. Actually, no, I will need both. Yep, because this is theoretically an intermediary product. In the meantime, alright, that's a bunch of wire. I have no idea how much I just queued up, but quite a bit. Okay, this is a simple RS switch, so let's copy that and paste into there. And we'll run some wire. Out to in. Out to in. Now we can copy that, and now we should be good to go. We've got signal going. Excellent. That is what we were hoping for. You are going to take the number of steel chests that I need. This is the only thing that requires... Well, it won't be. So take the number of steel chests that I need. Excuse me. Multiply by 8. And then output steel, because that is what I need. Output steel. We're going to take the steel, multiply it by the dummy signal, and output the dummy signal. You are going to take the dummy signal and compare it to our steel. And if it is the same, you will output the dummy signal. Okay, then I just need to wire it up. This is already wired. The switch is wired to itself. So we now need to wire this into the network. The input goes into the network. The output goes into the input of this. The input of this, or the output of this rather, goes into the input of, I don't remember offhand, so let me just double check. That's our machine. It goes into, yep, our comparator. I'm calling it a comparator, and then also into the outbound thingy. also goes into this. As an input, we take that into that. Our start part of the switch is going to take things from that into this. This is going to be alpha equals 1. This is going to be alpha greater than 0. The output of this needs to go into the input of our reset switch. And then the input of this goes into our network. The reset network, as you will. So this is done. This should work. We have no signal now because I'm not ordering it. Let's order some. There's nothing if not is not nothing if not useful to test. Okay. So we should be having a signal come in. We do. We're not doing anything because it is on the out signal, so we need to reset it as well, which is fine. We set everything to on. So now we should be getting what we need. No, because I didn't multiply this correct. Oh, it did. Oh, I didn't connect this part. Okay, yep. Need to connect the output of this to the input of this as well. There we go. Now we've got our signal. So if I inject steel into here, which I don't have any actually, I can solve that. If I inject steel, I'll just grab a stack because that's probably all I need. Should be good to go, huh? Did I disconnect? Don't really need steel running everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, because I want to see what happens if there's extras. Good. It does ignore them as is appropriate. And now it's going to make my steel chest. Thank you for the steel chest. We can reset and away we go. Works out great. Cool. I don't even want to think about that one. This is a double. I don't know if I have room for the double here. I'll have more room if I get rid of this chest. The double requires a lot. 2x5 row, really, which I definitely don't have room for here. I might be able to squeeze a couple here. 1, 2... 1, 2... Well, it's a double, so we're going to skip it for now. We need singles. Here's a single. This one's going to have to squeeze over to here because I know I'm going to need room for this. It amazes me how little power this actually uses. These guys don't use much power at all. Probably only in the minute when they're actually doing something. I like it. Alright, I need 5 more. So here we go. Furnaces will need stone, so we will need both types of these. And those as well. How many other singles do I have after that? Sticks, maybe? That might be the only one left. Yeah, so we'll do one more set. Oops, I did too many of those, but that's okay. Goodness knows we're going to need them. Alright. So we could do our start there. We can do our set reset switch there. And then these will just have to be, because I can't fit 2 of them in this space, so those will just have to be side by side, which is fine. My set reset switches go here. Alright, so copy this bad boy to here. If it can't be left to right, it will be on top. Output goes to input. Output goes to input. Copy and paste. That is as we expect it. You are going to compare our dummy signal to the number of bricks and output signal. Alright. So that means the chest needs to go into here, as does the output of this. That gives me that. The output of this goes into the reset part, The input of this goes into the main resets network, which I cannot reach. So we'll have to come here and then bring that into... That's all the way over there. Yeah, I can't reach that. I'm going to have to bring it into that and then into that. It's kind of annoying, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay, so that's done. This is going to just give us our brick count and turn it into the dummy signal. So this is the reset part. The output of the reset needs to come into the input of the switch. This is going to take the number of wall that are wanted and multiply by 5, because we need 5 bricks for every wall. We're going to output the number of bricks we need. Alright, so the output of this has to go to the that's the input. The output of this has to go to the input of this. The input of this has to go into our red network, which is going to be our double hop, skip, and a jump to get to here, unfortunately. Cool. Right, you're going to work on bricks. You're going to filter bricks on certain conditions. So this one is controlled by the number. Yes. So the output of this goes to the input. Oops, missed it. The output of this goes to that. The output of our start switch. I'm going to use red. Output of our start switch goes from here to here. And that should be everything. This works if alpha equals 1. And this works if alpha is greater than 0. That should be brick. Let's order some. I'm going to order some wall. Give me some walls. Give me like 50 walls. Why are you not getting the signal? Did I connect you to the wrong spot? That would be unfortunate. Let's start over, just in case. Oh yeah, because they're upside down. These are both wired backwards. Oh my god. Okay, start over. So, start over. Ready? Okay. You're going to take the walls. You're going to multiply by 5. You're going to give us the bricks. Bricks, 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 bricks. Very good. You're going to take the bricks, make them the dummy signal. Multiply by the dummy signal. Very good. Alright, so out of the reset switch comes the input for those. Out of this comes the input of those. And then the input from this comes into here. So now we should have a signal. Excellent. 250 brick. 250 brick. It's not outputting anything because it is 0, so that is correct. And this also controls this one. Alright, good. So now this is done. Walls are done. Brilliant. That's the only other... Nope, now I've got these right. We'll have to do some lights over here. So this will be here, I guess. I need 2 of these for the switch reset. You're going to go here. You need 2 of these bad boys. Here. Alright. You are going to take the number of iron sticks that we need. You're going to multiply that by 2. It's 2 iron per stick, or you get 2 sticks per iron. 2 sticks per iron, so I need to divide that by 2. And that will give us our iron. We need to then take the iron input, multiply it by our dummy signal. Output the dummy signal. This is going to compare the dummy signal to the actual iron in the chest. And then output the dummy signal, which is over here. This is that. That's the set switch. So let's wire this bad boy up. Output goes to input. Output goes to input. Copy that bad boy over. As we expect. All the internals for this are done. Now we need to make sure that you are filtering iron sticks, that your network condition, which doesn't exist yet, is going to be properly set. So, okay. From the network, we need to go into here. That gives us the proper number of iron. The iron comes into here, which gives us the proper signal. The signal comes into here, as does that. Okay, the signal from here depends on the start switch. The signal from here depends on the reset switch. No, depends on this outset. The output of the reset switch goes into, I can't recall, I just did it, that's the sad thing, into our number thing. Right, because that's what actually did. Really? It's a pad of paper falling off the desk. The output of this goes into the input of this because that's what gives us the dummy signal multiplier. This now needs to say circuit network alpha equals 1. And for this one, the alpha just needs to be greater than 0. Okay, so this is all set up. So at this point, we should have all of the single items set. That's a double item. I don't even know how that's going to work. We have to spill over into lots of different places, obviously. And then we need the reset switch actually to come in. So green network reset switch comes into the input of that. Right. Green network needs to carry along from here to here and up to here. So the green network is around. Then the green network will have to travel from here. Will it go to here? It will. It's going to have to travel around in order to catch everything that we need on these reset switches. Okay. It's going to have to travel in here as well. We just have to be very, very careful not to cross the main reset network with the tiny little individual reset networks. Because that would be annoying, wouldn't it? I think it would. You're a double. There are your combinators are way over there. Alright, so all the singles are done. Now it's an issue of the doubles. We should be doing science during all of this. Like, I'm aware of that, but I just want to try and get this done. I mean, what am I going to research right now? Lab efficiency? That would be funny. Solar array? I'm not even using any energy. How is my pollution right now? It's non-existent. Although there are a lot of biters out there, man. I now know I need to protect this. I need to wall this in. I need to order some walls. Excuse me. That's the other thing. Like, I have these basics set up now, but I don't have the input set still. I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do that. But I really should think about some walls, because there's definitely biters over there. There's not a lot of available space for me to build these walls. At 100. This is kind of, I need a break from circuits for a little bit. You guys probably do too. So this will provide us our necessary respite before we get back into that. Because I just want some walls. I'm not doing a lot of pollution right now, but there's enough, you know. And when I ramp it up, I don't want to have forgotten about the wall, because that would be very embarrassing. And I don't want to have to rebuild this ever. Okay. Can we get through here? No. Can we get through down there? It doesn't appear to be so. No. Okay, good. So that is secure at least. Now I just need to build a big wall south from here through the dense forest. No worries. Alrighty. I do not want that jog. No jogs allowed. I know, I saw the time. We're going to run a little bit over. I just want to finish the wall. Oh my god, there's stone. There's stone here, guys. There's stone. Alright. I don't want to encompass that iron yet. We'll just use the little iron for now. Alright. You can have no gaps. No gaps in the wall. That's very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. I only have 10 wall left, I think. I'd like to be able to see all this wall. Yep, I kind of figured that. And I'm out. Well, that gives me some warning. Not a lot of warning, but some warning. Your usefulness is basically outlived at this point. There we go. Alright. Oh, we have tons of iron down here. Yeah, I don't need the iron up there. We need more wall. I need more brick. I have stone chest, do I not? Yes. A chest of nothing but stone. How much do I have? Not enough. But we will start a stone smelting area next time. That's what we have for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Consider subscribing to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. And until next time, cheers.